Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from April the 26th to May the 2nd, 2020. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you would like to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, is going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, how to reach that supernatural energy within you. More about that later. Sunday, the 26th of April, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon period for you. And whatever you do in this morning and afternoon, long term planets are there taking you along to a journey throughout the morning and afternoon, showing you how things can develop, whether job wise, whether business wise, whether any wise. It may be a Sunday morning and afternoon, but you can bond with the people you work with or people you do business with. And of course, you could bond with the people you love and your family. Evening and nightfall turns very nasty. I rather you don't be out in the evening nightfall period. Accidents can take place, health problems can come, difficulties of every kind can approach you. So it's better for you to stay home indoors rather than go out. But if you have to go out and if you can go out and you are not locked down, then tell yourself you are putting yourself into danger. Stay away from people who have bad reputation or bad names. You could be made use of. Monday, the 27th of April. I see many anger planets there. And you coming from Aquarius, you can be easily made to be angry in this morning and afternoon. If you can go to work, if you can go to your business place, you have to remain calm. Use words which are soft, use a tone of voice which is soft. Try not to talk too much when you are angry. Tell yourself, calm down and be flexible. And you be careful the words you use, it may turn people against you. So don't be provocative. Evening and nightfall turns wonderfully well for yourself, and you are going to do extremely well. So during the whole day, if you can be out, morning and afternoon, don't go anywhere. Try to stay with your responsibilities. Evening and nightfall, if you can go out, then go out because you're going to meet people who are going to be very helpful for you in many, many ways. Long term planets are there. So you meet somebody, and long term good possibilities will set in. Tuesday, the 28th of April. Now, this is a pretty bad morning and afternoon for you. It's all down to your ego and the way you behave with your arrogance. These planets make you that. It's not that you are that. So, on this Tuesday, 20th April morning and afternoon, tell these planets to quieten down by being very receptive to ideas from people, by having a tone of voice which is very nice for people to hear, and your teamwork must be improved a great deal so that these planets of arrogance can be kept quiet down. Your teamwork will also be very poor. Evening and nightfall, you have to be cautious. The anger planets are there. And when they are there, they're going to obviously make you very angry, even at the slightest drop of a hat. And so tell yourself to stay calm by taking the soft approach. Repeat words like that you should take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language that is soft. Wednesday, the 29th of April, emotional planets are there in the morning and afternoon. These planets can also be very imaginative to give you wonderful imaginative ideas, but they can also make you very moody in the sense that you could be extremely oversensitive and very changeable as well. So, whoever you are, work wise, business wise, with, you have to tell yourself to toe the line and not try to be too changeable and try not to be too changeable. So, toe the line. And also in the morning and afternoon, if you can't be out, if you're under lockdown, tell yourself not to show emotions unnecessarily if you're frustrated. Evening and nightfall can turn worse. So the evening and nightfall is where your ego takes charge and you will say and do things which others will not like to hear. If you can be out and about, well, if you're going to behave that way, you might as well not be out and about. You're going to spoil the party. And tell yourself everything that you do in the evening nightfall can go very, very wrong. Thursday, the 30th of April. Well, you're not having a good week, I can tell you. Thursday, the 30th of April, you can't afford to dominate or to be stubborn. That's all you need not to do. And if you do, then you'll find that the backlash will be bad, whether in work wise or business wise or at home wise. So try to be receptive, try to be negotiable, try to be flexible, and you'll quieten these planets of stubbornness down. These planets want you to be dominating. Don't allow that to happen. Tell yourself you'll go with the flow, and whatever people plan, you'll go with it. Evening and nightfall, the sensitive planets are there again. And they make you a person very good with your ideas, very good with imagination, I agree. But they also make you difficult in the sense that the way you operate or way you talk, the way you do anything, it tends to be a little bit touchy and oversensitive. So you are on walking on eggs more or less, waiting to be expecting the next insult. Friday, the 1st of May, for you, is going to be not a lucky morning and afternoon. So it's going to be not a good week for you almost. So, Friday, the 1st of May, you tell yourself whatever you do and say, be very polite and try to obey rules and regulations. And if you can go to office, if you can go to your business areas, tell yourself you cannot afford to show the nasty side of you, which criticizes very quickly to anything that's been done, and to look down on people as well. Evening and nightfall, almost similar planets are there. And also emotional planets are there. So in any emotional area in the evening nightfall, things can go very bad. You feel frustrated basically, and you want to set free, but you can't for some reason. Whether it's the lockdown or whether it's anything else, you feel trapped in the evening nightfall. So what do you do? Well, stay calm. It's only a one evening and nightfall. Stay calm, be polite, be the nicest person you are. You'll quieten these planets down. Saturday, the 2nd of May, and you are shown here to be very oversensitive. Well, you're not healing well from something or another. It could be from insults from people or some that have let you down. Even your health areas are not very good on this Saturday, 2nd May. If you don't need to go out, don't go out. Play safe. But if you can go out and be about, tell yourself to choose company very, very carefully because very quickly you get very uptight in this morning and afternoon period, emotionally uptight. Evening and nightfall, there is one planet that can bring you very good context unexpectedly and suddenly. So go out for that purpose. Other than that, the emotional planets are tracking you. So you're going to get emotionally easily be put off. And something said and something there, and there you go. And again, we'll have problems. So, for the sake of meeting somebody important in the evening nightfall, go out or at least connect onto the internet. Something good is happening there. This 90-minute session that I have for you, which I will talk to you about your next 9 years, based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. With all that information, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I will tell you what is going to be like the ups and the downs. And you'll have the time to be able to correct them because you'll know them all by advance. And I'll give you your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions, a lot of energy. And I'll give you so much information so that you can be better than the rest. How? By showing you how to connect to that supernatural energy within you. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide, some call it the spirit. It's there within you. You have one, I have one, everybody has one. The thing is how to connect to it. And once you do, these are the people who have connected, who are special in the world. They are above the rest. They lead a life which we can only dream about. And why shouldn't you have a chance to do that? I will show you how. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers as well. All that will be shown to you. And so you can be that one lucky person. All that will just cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. So I look forward to your email. Until then, have a good week. Try to. Thank you and goodbye.